Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back after 5 days away from this machine in my basement. We're back here. We got the Liberty Racing League tonight. You know, it is Tuesday night. It's 8 o'clock like usual. We got street stocks at Charlotte tonight. I got RJ up here in the booth. Say hi to everybody, RJ.
Hello, everybody. I hope y'all are having a fantastic night and ready for some good racing.
Oh, that's what we're hoping for. We'll see how it goes. We saw how the Miata race went. Hopefully this isn't a repeat. We've seen some guys trying some things in practice. Hopefully they get it sorted pretty quickly. Let's get some race info up on the board. Good Lord, you'd think I walked away for like a month and forgot how to do this. Like I said, we're at Charlotte tonight. We got the street stocks, 100 laps in these things, which RJ, we've done this before.
We have. You and I have done this together.
Pit stops are fucking miserable, so we'll just say that.
Looking at a 22 second 22 second fuel stop.
Yeah. Yep. Some guys are gonna probably be wishing that the guy that wrecked them has a warm pillow tonight. So just gonna say that. They do have a fast repair, 50% fuel, and 3 green-white checkers.
All right.
So we should have some decent racing. There is the 2 incident rule is in effect. So first incident, you get an EOL with a drive-through. Second incident, you're done for the night. So excuse me. You can definitely tell that I'm still coughing up dust from this weekend.
Get it out.
Oh, dude, it's been rough. It's been real rough. It was dustier than all get out. I don't want to give too much away because I am doing a video about this weekend. We didn't get as much footage as we liked. So I'm kind of filling in where I need to and making some video things. So hopefully I'll have that coming by the end of the week. Working with some different AI things to kind of put some background music together, that sort of thing. So should be a good video. But it looks like we got 14 qualified so far. Still a few guys left to qualify at the moment. We'll get our track map and our logos up. Also, Corn, you're a funny man. And RJ, it looks like your old lady's trying to hit on you via the chat.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's kind of a big deal, folks.
Right. Yeah, I am.
Oh man.
How's it going, Diggs? How's it going, Michelle? We've missed you, that's for sure.
Who had the race that had the auto disqualifying on 17 incident points? Who was that? We called a race for somebody.
We did call a race for that.
That was Outlaws. I think it was the Amelia 250. I believe that was the race that had the 17 incident point limit.
Maybe.
All right, some things to note for tonight. Rick Sanchez is going to be sitting on top of the board as your points leader. He's at 266 points tonight. Michael Ziegler is going to be sitting in second with 262. James Pileski, 254. Mark Mann sitting in fourth with 252. Clint Econolodge and Rick Seabrands are tied for fifth with 250 points. Wes Hogue sitting seventh, 245. Rob Collier's in eighth with 239. Taylor Laskowski, ninth with 237. And Kevin West, Trailer Park Dude, 229 in 10th place. So that's your top 10 for tonight in points. Definitely some battles to watch out for as we get into this race tonight. A lot of people just wanting to survive. I see a lot of guys have not qualified or chose to not qualify. I got about 50 seconds left to qualifying. More like George Carlin funny. You're funny, but you're not really funny, if you catch where I'm going. Or maybe you're Dane Cook funny.
Oh, there you go.
That, like, current Dane Cook funny. Which means not funny.
Not funny at all.
Just gonna say. See, Corn already went with the Sufi before he knew where I was going with that, so sorry, bud. See, Diggs, it's more like, you know, you're busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. That's where you're going with that. All right. Well, let's get our grid up while we sit here and wait. Mark Keedeman going to put it on the pole with a 36,756. Rob Collier is going to be to the outside. James Pileski is going to be third. Robert Hooligan fourth. Joe Thompson fifth. Moving back, we got Clint Lodge 6th, Luke Underwood 7th, Jason Foskey 8th, Taylor Laskowski 9th, Scott Thompson 10th. Trey Ashworth is starting 11th. We've got Jared Bolliard 12th. James Mayer is 13th, Wesley Hogue 14th, Michael Ziegler 15th, Matt Yost 16th, Roy Grand 17th, Gabriel Griffin is 18th, TJ Floyd 19th, Adam Kolakowski's 20th, Robin Stevens 21st, Gary Freeman 22nd, Kevin West 23rd, Rick Seabrands 24th. We got a lot of people tonight. Mark Mann's 25th, Dan Witts 26th, Alex Giffen 27th, Michael Muncie is 28th, Rick Sanchez starting 29th, Andrew Schroeder's 30th, Bob Leclerc 31st, Don Snutch is starting dead last, 32nd place in the 13 car. Hopefully that number doesn't come through to bite him. Sorry, Don, I had to. Nope, we don't want that. We want the track map. We don't care about the info bars. But all right. I think we got a couple guys still waiting to grid up.
Yeah, I see a couple of holes there in the back.
So we'll get those guys gridded up and we'll get ready to go. While we're sitting here, where are we? So as per usual, chat, you know the drill. I need a winner. I need how many cautions? When's the first caution? Who you got?
Oh. How many cautions? 100 laps. I'm gonna go with 6 cautions.
Okay.
First caution, lap 5. Now, we'll do lap 20 for the first caution.
Okay.
I'll be generous.
All right.
Winner, Robin Stevens.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go first caution is lap 2. We're gonna have a total of 10. And man, I'm gonna go with Scott Thompson tonight. He knows how to drive this car here. We've done it with him before. It gets stupid, but you know. Oh, JD's got Clint because of the paint. Diesel Weasel saying Yost. Brett Lane cheering for Mark Keedeman. We're all in like that 7 to 10, except for Phil. Phil's calling for Robin. 3 cautions, first one lap 7. You might want to drop down to tell him that because I don't. All right, let's get our eyes on the leader. Mark Keedeman going to bring him to the green flag here. And we're going to play with it, turn it up on lap 3. We'll see how it goes. They're kind of quiet, but we'll give it a shot, guys. And we're off.
Like angry hornets. Here we go.
Like angry hornets. Pileski and Keedeman get a hell of a jump, which is what I'm kind of expecting tonight out of these cars, especially with the way that they either pack up or you break free. It's not like there's a crazy draft model with these. So these guys got a nice little gap, and I unfortunately, from my lack of not driving this car, I can't tell you where they're going to start to break free. Oh,
you already got some 3 wide action. Oh, okay, they saved it.
Yeah, these cars go 3 wide. It's going to get stupid. So Keedeman leads first lap. Pileski, Underwood, Laskowski, Foskey, Collier, Hooligan, Thompson, Econolodge, and Ashworth are your top 10. And I already see it looks like the top 8 are starting to single file out. Everybody else double file.
A little bit of blinkage up here in this front pack. I wonder if that's going to cause any problems here.
And maybe. Maybe not. That's Taylor Laskowski that's blinking, so he usually doesn't blink too much, so I'm kind of shocked. Got the 21 of Luke Underwood. He drifts high. I kind of feel like the mid lane is where you want to be in this car.
It's where I would want to be.
I feel like if you run the bottom too much, the right rear starts to go. I mean, yeah. I have driven this car around here. Corn will turn it up on the next lap. It's really, really tough for me to pull it off with this car. So we'll do a crank it up. We'll do a crank it up. Bear with me. I'm gonna try to move some things around here. So here we go.
Here we go.
That's terrifying. All right, that's about the best we can do with the crank it up side of things here.
I couldn't help but laugh with the face.
I think Gabe may have crashed in all of that. We're gonna check that out really quick.
Let me go look.
See what I can get you here. We're looking for the 18. Oh God, it was a net code turn down the back stretch. So that's what happened to Gabe. Back to the front we go. We're starting to get 2 packs. Oh, yeah. One on the wall at the back of the front pack, but yeah, we've got 2 packs going, which is interesting. Go off the chopper here for just a little bit. What you seeing?
Robin got turned in 2. She's good. She saved it.
Let's see if we can't go back and see what happened there. Oh, yeah, the 45 just bumps her. She saves it, keeps it off the wall. So nice driving there. Man, these boys up front are pushing hard, aren't they?
Oh, man, they're racing up front.
You got Keteman, Pileski, Laskowski, Foskey, Econolodge, Underwood, Collier, Ashworth, Hooligan, and Bulliard. Your top 10. There's a small contingent of cars on the high lane.
I'm telling you, that mid lane is where they're going to want to sit.
That Lightning McQueen car creeps me the fuck out. I'm just going to say it. when I was on the back of Rob's car and I saw that, I was like, oh, shit.
I look over at my screen and I couldn't help but laugh.
Ooh, Pileski getting a little wild there for a second. Laskowski trying to look to go around him. Oh, we got one loose in the back. Doesn't go off track. That looked like Scott Thompson in the 75. He's still rolling, so we're still good. We're still green. Nothing to worry about. 8 laps in.
They're talking about working together in that second pack.
I was gonna say, we got Kevin West, Trailer Park Dude, leading the way, or actually it's TJ Floyd leading the way with Kevin West in tow. I know Robin and Gabe are hoping for a caution, I do believe. Scott kind of in no man's land. He's gonna have guys all over him shortly. We got a big group up front.
Yeah, got some pushing around on this front side. You still got the blinker here.
Diesel, I'll give you the audible ka-chow. There you go.
There's gonna be a ka-chow here.
At some point, I've got a sneaking suspicion somebody's gonna give a bump draft gone wrong in this front pack, and it's going to get ugly. Still single file for the top four. That high lane is starting to make their way around. I don't know if the top three will be able to break away while they fight side by side. I don't think the side draft works that hard in this car, if I remember correctly.
No, it doesn't.
It's just tough.
Yeah, I mean, you're focusing on the speed of the car, honestly.
Let's go off of Scott Thompson. We're going to check the Delta time. So up to Bulliard, they're 2.2 right now. 2.3. They're talking about flip-flopping, letting Scott go to the back. Second pack still trying to get it figured out here.
Sounds like they're working together, though.
Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to push forward more than they're trying to not. The second lane, though, Luke Underwood leading that outside lane. They are starting to close down on first and second. It may take an entire fuel run to pull it off, but
they're gonna use all the fuel.
I think they were saying full fuel loads, what, 60 laps? Or 80 laps?
I think so.
So we're running 50%, so it would be either 30, 40. So we still got a ways to go. I don't know if you'll see guys change tires. They may stick it out and say, well, fuel only and get out of there, but
I think you'll see a tire change at the end.
Got more people watching. Mark, don't mess up. Stay calm. You got this. And remember, you were born to race. Go get the W, baby. I love it. I love it.
That's awesome.
That's great. Oh man, still a solid 10-car pack up here.
Yeah. I mean, they're pushing, they're playing, but they're sticking together pretty well.
I'm not seeing any crazy 3 wide. I mean, you're seeing the average, what I call that street stock walker. Hell, you call it the G-body shuffle if you really want to.
That's what it is, technically.
Because it kind of does the walk, and then we're good. Oh God, Laskowski's still blinking every once in a while. Not very often, but yes, JD, that is our best reply. I got to give these guys props. They definitely went longer than I was thinking on, the first caution. I think it beat all of us, actually.
Nope. I'm still at lap 20.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so you're the only one still in it. Ooh.
And I think it's going to happen at lap 20, man.
Yeah, I see a lot of movement. Oh, the second pack's lost even more. We're going to check that really quick. They're down 3.5.
Discussion and teamwork.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well. They're still losing. I mean, they're bleeding time right now. Mark Keaton's still your leader. Yeah, they're gonna need one. You know who else is dying for a caution? Unfortunately, let me grab this. We've got the 18 car of Gabe Griffin. He's missing the front end of that machine, so he's dying for a caution pretty bad.
He really wants caution right now.
Yeah. So, but back to the leaders we go. 2x2. The outside lanes just about caught Mark.
They're getting there. A couple more laps, they'll be there.
They're trying.
Wrecking somewhere.
We got Michael Muncy crashed. I'm gonna go back and check that out. Let's back this up a little bit. And then we're gonna check from the chopper. Oh God, it was actually TJ Floyd and Matt Yost that kicked that off. Matt Yost comes down quite a bit in the tri-oval, and it looks like TJ didn't blend to the left. Matt gets the wall. He hits the 45 at that point. I think Michael just got the short end of the straw on that one because he tried to avoid.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then he gets Schroeder.
Who,
Yeah, that definitely kind of looked like Yost and Muncie kind of come together. Or Floyd.
Yost and Floyd, yeah.
Play it again.
Kind of moves down a little bit.
Yeah, Matt moves down a whole lane, it looked like there. I think he was expecting Floyd to come down, and he just didn't, so... It looks like the nature of that one. We got a lot of guys coming to pit road. Probably a smart choice. I would look to get fuel now. If you can save it on the back end to not have to do it under green, that's what you're going to want to do. I don't know if the pace car is going to make it around before these guys get done on pit road or not. Be interesting to see. I'm sure if these guys are saving tire, it may work out for them. But man, some guys are gonna have a tough time here, I do believe. First person off pit road, Pileski is probably just due to the fact that he saved more fuel being in second. So I would expect these guys to flip around. All right. I don't even know where the pace car's at the moment. It's got to be... It's not in 3 and 4. It's at pit road entrance, actually. Good golly. If you were way back on the pit, you got screwed. I think TJ Floyd's just barely going to make it out in front of the pace car. Yeah, he does. Still got quite a bit of damage on that thing. Which, they're street stocks. I think as long as you keep up, I think you're going to be fine. So. But on the restart, we got James Pileski, Mark Keedeman, Jason Foskey, Taylor Laskoski, Rob Collier, Robert Hooligan, Jared Bulliard, Trey Ashworth, Clinicon Lodge, Wes Hogue, your top 10, Kevin West, Luke Underwood, James Mayer, Scott Thompson, Dan Witt, Roy Grand, Rick Seabrands, Rick Sanchez, Michael Ziegler, Matt Yost, your top 20. Then we got Robin, Don Snutch, Andrew Schroeder, Bob Leclerc, Alex Giffen, Gabriel Griffin, Mark Mann, Joe Thompson, Michael Muncie, TJ Floyd, Gary Freeman, and Adam Kolakowski. The rest of your field. Well, lights on the pace car are out, so we're going to go have some more fun here. And you know what? They almost made it to your call of lap 20.
I saw that.
All right, pace car's off. We're going. Pileski to the lead, Keedeman in second. Might be worth it for Keedeman to hang out behind, see if he can't save some fuel. They've already got a little bit of a gap on the guys behind them, so we'll see if they can pack up. Robin at the back of the big pack before it kind of starts to break apart again. We still roll single file back to about 10th. Got a little bit of a 4-car breakaway. It looks like Rob Collier's trying to close in. Go off the nose of that Temu machine. I think he's just kind of trying to manage the draft more than anything and not get into trouble there. They are coming up on a lap car. You've got Adam Kolakowski coming out of 4 right in front of him. We'll see how that plays in. Laskoski blinking just a little bit. Still a 5-car breakaway. They're going to try and I think go around the outside. Yeah, they are going to go around the outside. Laskoski going to pick up Kolakowski, though. Maybe he tries to help him save a lap. Not go a lap down here. And it looks like he's trying to get him there. He's back out in front of the leaders for the moment being. Oh, boy. And there's now a breakaway of cars again. We've got the 99 of Dan Witt leading the second pack. We'll check that. They dropped a full second that last lap. There's still bleeding time. The leaders have gone around Kolakowski there. Laskoski blinking again ever so slightly. It looks like you've got Laskoski and Foskey down on the bottom lane, and they are pushing. Taylor Laskoski going to be your new leader. Two by two we go. Sounds like the second pack is struggling back there. I think Ziegler might be leading that second pack. Well, they went around the 99 car. Almost like something's going on there with the 99. Hopefully they can get that sorted out. Laskoski moves to the high lane. Foskey gonna go to the bottom. Oh, and Laskoski gets turned! Oh my God, he got turned. We're going to go to the chopper on that one. Laskoski is in the high lane. Pileski goes to the middle, catches the quarter panel of Laskoski, and around he goes. Check. Oh, we'll go to a different camera here and see what happens afterward. The 293 cars wind up both in the wall. The 126, that's Robert Hooligan, goes around. And it looks like everybody kind of straightens it out. Adam Kolakowski gonna be your lucky dog right there. Everybody but the top four coming down. Interesting call. I think I would have pitted unless they've got enough fuel to make it, but
Yeah. Hard to tell.
yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, there's a wreck at pit entrance, it sounds like. Alrighty.
Yep.
James, they did a lot of them pit under the last caution. I think everybody actually did last caution, but the problem is they're only running 50% fuel, so it's trying to get it to last that long is going to be the big issue here. All right, so Jason Foskey going to restart as your leader. Clint Econolodge is to his outside. We got James Pileski, Kevin West, Michael Muncy, Rob Collier, Mark Keedeman, James Mayer, Jarrett Bulliard, Robert Hooligan, your top 10. We got a couple of guys still on pit road. I see Gary Freeman down there. I see the 47 of Alex Giffen, 29 of Joe Thompson just coming off of pit road. We got a few guys still catching up. Gary's going to come off of pit road here now. Diggs, that'd be about correct. Alrighty. Lights on the pace car off. Just waiting to see him pull down pit road, and we'll get this show back on the road. Pace car's in. And we're going. Yes, Diggs, I do believe so. Jason Foskey with a solid jump. You got the 293 cars. James Pileski, Clint Econolodge coming through. Got a lap car coming off a pit road right there. See if they single file out for a little bit. I'm kind of wondering if these guys up front are thinking that they're going to have, you know, maybe another caution, save some fuel, and be all right here. So, mover of the race so far, Michael Muncy up 23 spots. He's in that 92 car. Keep an eye on him. We'll see how that goes for tonight. Kevin West up pretty high as well. He's up 19. So, maybe that strategy pays off. Maybe it doesn't. I guess we'll see, you know, as the night progresses here. So, everybody's staying a little bit closer this time than we have in the past restarts. I think they're starting to figure out you really got to race for the front if you want to try and have a shot with this car tonight. Still 2x2.
Okay. I think I got it.
You think you got it?
Hope
Are
so.
you sure you got it?
I don't know.
We're not real sure either. Anyway, 2x2 up front. Foskey and Pileski side by side down into 3 and 4. Both lanes stand pretty even right now, actually. Starting to get a little bit of a second pack, but I think as long as they can, you know, as long as they get organized pretty quickly, I don't think they're going to drop off the back here. So,
Right.
But I think if it's me, you know, we're 35 laps in, top 4 didn't pit. Man, I'm just gonna ride, save my fuel, and maybe it swings the other way.
That's what I would do.
You know what I mean? Like it could pay off to just ride.
If it were me in this race and I were in these cars, I would do nothing but just ride it out for right now. There's a lot of race left. And you got time.
Yeah, tons of race left, really. I mean, you still got what, 60 some laps left? I think we got plenty of time. They are keeping a good 2x2 going up here, though, which is kind of cool to see.
Fantastic 2x2.
Well, especially, you know, like I said, we've done this before. We know how this race can go.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're taking your time, it's a lot of fun. Having the slower cars on the bigger track, it can be fun. But if you got somebody that wants to, you know, shove it up the inside, go 3 wide, it's going to make things interesting. And it looks like we have our first possible victim for that. See the 69 car. I'm trying to see who that is next to Mark Keteman. I believe that's Michael Muncy. Yeah, because we got Jarrett Bulliard in the 97. Wes Hogue trying to take it 3 wide as well in that 38. We'll see how long this doesn't last. Because as we know, 3 wide makes things interesting. And actually, the 3 wide's kind of breaking apart about as quickly as it formed. Mark Keteman getting this shoved to the outside. Whoa, 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 Drew. Let's not go that far. Oh, Mark Keteman drifting down just a little bit there. They still stay 3 wide. Wow.
They're keeping that 3 wide really well.
Dude, Mark out there by himself. I don't know how he's hanging on. He's got no help.
Maybe there is some side draft to this car.
More than I thought, I guess.
More than we both thought.
Yeah.
Okay, it's calmed down for now, so.
Yeah, it looks... Oh, you're talking about your machine.
My issue here.
Ooh, Mark pinching them hard. They still stay green up front. James Pileski, your leader currently. Foskey still on that bottom lane. They've got a Econolodge and West with them. Man, this is one big ass pack.
This is massive.
If one guy farts wrong, the entire crowd, I think, is going to get taken out here. Let's go off of Michael Muncy's nose here. You can see how tight Kevin West is getting pinched there. Mark doing a hell of a job, giving him just enough room in the corner so when they come off, everything's good. But you can see the car is sliding all over the place. I've got TJ Floyd has just crashed.
Me too.
Let's check that out for just a second. And the yellow's out.
Probably because he stopped.
Maybe?
He blew his motor. Yeah, he blew his motor.
That sucks. Well, not necessarily intentional there, but yeah, I guess that's... I thought he was far enough down.
I think it's because the leaders were literally approaching him.
I think so as well, but man, I've been in next gen races here that doesn't call a caution there.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, that second pack is definitely not complaining about this.
Yeah, they actually stayed pretty well, so I do believe you'll see the top 4 go in here. Like I said, they did not pit earlier. We're not quite to the point where you're going to make it on fuel, but it's going to be an interesting call here. I don't know if Gary's going to be able to pick. Gary Freeman going to be getting your lucky dog. It's all going to depend on, man, maybe you set it up to take 3-4 gallons just to get you by, but you're not going to be able to take tires here. It's going to take too long.
Yeah, it'll take way too long here. All right, let's see how we go off of pit road. Everybody enjoying the race? Been a good race so far. Apologies for my absence. I was having a small issue I had to fix. All right, coming off of pit road here. It's going to be a little bit of shuffling around while they get themselves situated here. Can't remember what camera was on. I think it was on this one.
Looks like Roy Grand's gonna come out your leader there. Actually,
Roy Grand is coming out as your leader. Yeah,
he might actually. I think it was him. I've got him, Mark Keeteman, and Jarrett Bulliard, your top 3, which doesn't make sense because Mark's behind him. So we'll see what happens when they cross the line here. I
was kind of waiting on him to strike first.
Not sure what happened. Oh, that's why we had a couple of lap cars trying to get a wave around. So,
right.
Corn, I don't know if I'd take right sides only here. That's kind of a weird thing. I don't know. But we've got Roy Grand, Mark Keeteman, Jarrett Bulliard, Wesley Hogue, James Mayer, Trey Ashworth, Robert Hooligan, Rob Collier, Luke Underwood, Rick Seabrands, your top 10. For those on Robin Watch, she's in 18th currently.
He's
Garrett,
up 3 spots right now.
I think Gary just took the wave around. Because otherwise he'd be farther back.
Yeah, Gary just took the wave around.
Well, I'm sorry. He took the lucky dog without pitting. My bad.
Okay. How about that, Gabriel Griffin with the fastest lap of the race so far. Roy Grand is mover of the race right now, up 16 slots to be your leader right now on this restart.
Yeah. Bill, I don't know if 2 tires would work worth a shit or not. I'll be honest with you. All right. Everybody's still in this race, though.
Everybody's here, yeah. Everybody's chilling still. Here we go.
We're off. Ooh, there's a terrible go from the 95. That was James Mayer on that restart. He just didn't get the car moving. Stacks up that inside line. Lets those leaders get away a little bit. Mark
really stretched out restart.
Mark's looking for a way around already. I don't know if tires are playing a major part here. Thanks for stopping by, James. We appreciate it. 2x2 for a 4-car pack. $95 cars catching back up.
Oop, somebody just got spun. Was that Matt Yost?
Yeah, I've got Matt Yost going around. Oh, man. He keeps it off the wall. He lives to fight another day.
Tensions are rising.
I'm hearing that as well.
Oh,
Mark,
you're wrecking somewhere.
Yeah, I've got a caution that just came out. Looking looking for it. Do we have a car number or anything?
No, I don't. I'm looking
back.
Oh, there was something.
Oh, it was Scott. Scott went around. Let's roll this back. Let's grab the chopper view. Oh, Scott was on the outside, tried to fill a hole. James Pileski was just right there. Kind of a racing deal, but Scott actually gets it straight, and then there's a little more contact, but for the most part, everybody doing a solid job catching it. So I don't know if you'll see anybody pit here. This will be a quick yellow, so they're gonna hit the line. This thing's gonna get back going green, so I don't think you'll have anybody pit here, but you maybe one or two, maybe a couple guys try to take some damage, but or maybe throw a gallon or two of gas in it and get right back out. But that might be the call. Mark Keedman's gonna be your leader right now. 47 car of Alex Giffen, your lucky dog. That puts him back on the lead lap. So we've only got 3 cars a lap down. We got Adam Kolakowski, Bob Leclerc, and TJ Floyd a lap down. All right, lights on the pace car should go out any second. And those are out, so these guys will get set up and ready to go. So you're going to have Mark Keedman, Roy Grand, Wes Hogue, Trey Ashworth, James Mayer, Taylor Laskoski, Robert Hooligan, Luke Underwood, James Pileski, Michael Muncy, your top 10. Mover of the race so far, Michael Muncy, Don Snutch up 20 positions tonight.
Yeah, he is. How about that?
He's our first Canadian in the field. Bob Leclerc at 31st. He's our second Canadian in the field. So
Robin has worked her way up to 13th on the grid with this restart.
I see that as well. All right, pace car's off. And we are underway. See a few games being played on restarts, but Mark Keedman going to get a nice jump. Wes Hogue going to come through on the inside of Roy Grand. See if they can't keep rolling and get away. See a lot of shucking and jiving in the middle of the pack there, but everybody kind of rolling. Oh, Wes Hogue going to go to the bottom. He gets blocked by Mark Keedman. They keep it straight. He shoves it inside again.
Oh.
Wes seemed a little surprised by that from what I could hear. Sounds like he just wants some bonus points.
He's just looking for a bonus point.
Oh,
Mark's
my
throwing
God.
ballsy blocks.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to call Pixar. The Chick Hicks car is in front of Lightning McQueen.
Oh my God. Mark Keedman continuing to lead. Wes Hogue is all over his bumper.
Oh, man.
He is right up there too. He better hope he doesn't blow it up as close as he is.
He's either going to blow it up or he's going to turn him.
Yeah, one of the two. Well, we're over halfway.
We've made it over halfway, so let's see how well this goes.
Yeah, I mean, Wes is all over him. They are slowly starting to break into 2 packs again. Not super bad, but bad enough. especially with these cars, because you just don't have the horsepower.
You really don't.
Matt Yost leading that second pack, and they're just dropping.
That's wild that they're just dropping that fast.
Yeah, I mean, we're, what, 4 laps past the restart, and they're just dropping right off. Go back here and take a look and see. They're starting to close back in here. I think as they start to single file out, they're getting back towards the front of that pack.
They just got to get their they got to get their act together here. Come on, second pack.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, Wes and Mark are keeping a little bit of a buffer to everybody else.
I'm pretty sure Mark just Wes just has the hook put in on Mark's card. He's just towing him around.
Just roll off just enough to let it get some air and keep it rolling. Yeah, you see Wes moves up just a little bit. He'll tuck it back in here in just a second, then shove him right down the straightaway.
He's gonna get hot.
Yeah.
Driver's calling for more caution.
Yeah, I think I heard Gary say somebody he's got 5 minutes of damage left.
Yep.
So a couple of cars to the outside there.
Grass. Stay out of the grass.
Who was mowing? Was Gary mowing?
No, the 93 car decided needed to mow the front stretch a little bit.
Just a little bit, just take a little bit off.
It found the high grass right on the edge.
That's what it was. Yep, that happens. That does happen. Mark Keedeman still your leader. Wes Hogue second. Then you've got Laskoski and Grant side by side, and you've got Underwood and Mayer side by side. James Pileski's made his way back into the top, almost 5. I'm sorry, he sits 10th right now.
Well, the buffer's gone.
Yep, the second pack is pretty much closed in.
All right, that's good news for the second pack. Looks like they're catching up to Don there.
Yep. So now you'll probably see some guys start moving around here. Keedeman to the high side, West to the bottom.
Wes is going to be your leader coming out of 4.
Yep, Laskoski all over the backside of Mark Keedeman. Golly, he's blinking a little bit there in the middle of the pack.
He's blinking really bad.
See, there's times where I see him steady out, and then there's times he's blinking like crazy, so.
You need to go reset your router.
Oh, God, I got a funny story for you under caution. Remind me about you can't park here.
All right.
Wes Hogue door to door with Mark Keedeman. Wes says, I just want my bonus points, man.
He just wants his bonus point. He's tried so hard.
Mark leads that lap there, too.
Oh, we go see some 3 wide action?
Maybe. No, 2 wide right now as we come off of 2. The big thing is you've got to carry the corner a little wide, or especially if you're on that bottom lane, or it just shuts it down.
Yeah.
So you come in low, but you got to creep up off the bottom a little bit. And if you're getting pinched, you're screwed. You can't, right?
And that's exactly what we're going to see right here with Mark Keedeman crossing the line as the leader again.
Mark just keeps running that mid lane, and it just works. He doesn't have to let it come up because of where he's at.
Yeah.
Wes is trying to open the corner up a little bit in the middle.
Oh, dear God, we're 3 wide in the back with somebody spinning into the wall.
Somebody just died. That was Jason Foskey, I believe. Did you see that?
I saw it out of the corner of my screen.
I did too. We're going to go back and look at that. We're going to go chopper. Slow that down. So it's going to be the 3 car on the outside. You see the 48 in the middle.
Oh, he just creeps it up.
Yeah, he just creeps up. He's there. He comes back
Oh wow,
down.
that was a lot of net code.
Oh yeah, he was. Wow.
He was a foot off of Andrew's car.
Yeah, before he just turned. Nothing he could do. Robin get a little piece of it. But man, Foskey hits hard. Everybody does a solid job to avoid him. I don't think that was necessarily on one guy or the other. It looked like a hardcore net code issue. That was a big hit.
That was wild.
That was a hard ass hit.
That was a mile and a half of net code and a very hard hit on the wall.
You saw Schroeder move up a little bit, but I think he realizes he's drifting, so he starts to come back down. And as he's coming back down, all of a sudden Foskey's getting turned. So, Justin, I want to try the Crandon Championship as well this week. That's going to be on my list. If I do that, I will probably stream it. So, we'll see who comes off a pit road first here.
I'm starting to see tires.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin West, I think, is going to be... Or not. Nope. Mark Keeteman going to be the first one off.
Mark Keeteman, Kevin West, Rob Collier, James Mayer, and Wes Hogue is your top 5 out of pit lane.
Now, since we're under caution and sitting here, there's the can't park there story. So, obviously, as everybody knows, we were racing this weekend up north in Michigan, and they run you through literally the tightest shit you can find in the woods of Michigan, whether it's state land or private land. And my dad apparently found a spot where he wound up down in the bottom of essentially a hole.
Oh no.
And had to crawl his way out. My brother came rolling up as my dad is crawling out of this hole, and my brother goes, "Hey, can't park there." And as my brother is slowly rolling by, my dad is screaming, "Fuck you."
Oh, that was great.
Oh man. Oh god. Just way too funny. Oh man.
I could honestly say that's what I would see if I saw my dad laying there.
Well,
like, I can't park there, bud.
And I'm still trying to figure out where the problem was, because I don't remember a hole that you could have wound up down in the bottom of. Now, mind you, I was leading them, so I mean, it was one of those things of I hear this after the fact, and it was just like, what?
Can we walk back over there and show me?
Yeah, dude, I don't even know what section it was in. I know it was before gas, because my brother quit at gas because of what you'll find out about in the video, but it was just one of those funny things. He's like, "Your brother's a dick." Justin, it was way funnier though, because the bike's not in the hole, but Dad is in the hole. I'm still confused. I mean, he's 65, but he can still flop with the best of them. But it's like, how did you wind up in a hole? I have no idea. So, all right, lights on the pace car are out this time, so we'll get things rolling. But, and I'm sorry, Chelsea, it was a long weekend. I didn't really sleep that great, so I'm tired. Leave me alone. And I have to go back to work tomorrow.
Oof.
Yeah,
but at least you'll be at home.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Kevin West, Mark Keteman, Wes Hogue, Rob Collier, James Mayer is your top 5. Bulliard, Underwood, Laskowski, Grand Poloski is your top 10.
All right.
Take it back a little further. Seabrands, Thompson, Muncie, Snutch, Thompson, Stevens, Foskey, Griffin, Yost, and Ziegler is your full top 20 on this restart.
Pace car is going to duck off. And we're back racing.
Here we go.
Mark with a good jump. He keeps getting them restarts. I think as long as he stays at the front, man, you might see a Mark Keteman win tonight as long as he doesn't get turned.
As long as he doesn't get turned and he keeps doing these good restarts, you definitely see it.
Yep. Rob Collier coming to the front for the first time tonight that we've seen him up here. Jarrett Bulliard coming with him. Man, and they are on the move. Mark's going to throw the block.
Oh, and Rob's going to take the bottom line.
He tried an arrow block. Oh, God. Kevin West just about turns Mark Keteman right there.
Never count Rob Collier out.
No. If I'm looking for a drafting partner in anything, it's usually Rob. Unless he starts to go wild, and then at that point I gotta go somewhere else. But
you gotta find another person.
The top 10 got a nice little gap. I'm trying to see who's. They look like the 29 of Joe Thompson trying to lead the second pack forward. So we'll see what happens there. Back to the front we go. 2x2. We got Luke Underwood just hanging off the back. I think with these guys being 2x2, that may let that second pack pull back in. We'll see what happens.
They're going to fight and slow themselves down.
Yeah, but you got the 2 and the O2 fighting it out up front for who's in first. It's not who's on first.
These two fight on who's the better 2 all the time.
No, he's in 5th.
I'm like, what?
No, what's in 9th? Rob Collier getting a little loose off the corner. We'll see if he can pull the lead by the finish line. He gets him by about a half a fender there.
I wonder how Wes feels about that bonus point now.
Well, he got it. I think he got his bonus point, didn't he?
I think he did too.
So the 29 is just not able to reel this pack in yet. Oh, I'm starting to see Mark no, not Mark Thompson. Good Lord. Joe Thompson. There's too many Thompsons and all the stuff that we race. I got Mark Thompson. I got Scott Thompson. I got Joe Thompson. They are starting to close that down, though, and that is starting to diminish a little bit. From the blimp we go. Ooh, Kevin West going to go underneath Mark Keteman. They're 3 wide down the backstretch.
Oh, God.
Mark's by himself. Man, Mark's going to drop like a hot rock and slot right in. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He said,
yes, he is.
He says, this spot's mine.
Oh, that was a very small spot to go put a very big car in.
Kind of weird. The 0-1 and the 0-2 are up front. Ooh.
Oh, Taylor's trying to take it 3 wide.
I was going to say, Laskowski thought about it, and he thought better of it, I think. We have had a little bit of a gap here. Dan Witt leading the second group. They're going to need to get moving. They want to stay in this battle, or otherwise they're going to fall back in a hurry. Back to the front. This is actually a pretty good little view here. Makes things a little bit easier to see, except for when I got that in the way. The blimp's out in the parking lot right now.
I found the blimp in the parking lot earlier. Chopper's better. I think the chopper's better.
I think the blimp driver needs to figure out how to fly. Oh, we got a
Oh,
caution.
somebody.
Robert Hooligan around. Let me see.
Let's see here. Who is that?
It's actually the 8 car in front of him. So we're going to go to the chopper here.
Whoa.
So Hooligan's all over the back of Trey Ashworth. He slides down. Trey's already loose.
Oh no.
It just kind of looked like Robert bumped him way too late in the corner, and Trey's trying to catch it the rest of the corner. Trey doing the smart thing, puts it up at the wall, and then Robert comes down into Matt Yost. Michael Ziegler's collected. Rick Sanchez is in it. Robin's in it. The 45's in it. Kolakowski. TJ Floyd. She locks it down pretty good, keeps it off the wall, but yeah, it looked like Hooligan may have bumped down in the corner just a little bit too long there, so. Diggs says the 83 gets the Christmas tree award since he's been blinking like a turn signal on crack. Oh my god.
Yeah, the blinking is there's a lot of blinking. Somebody needs to hold their eyes open a little bit longer.
Yep. Joseph's like watching a pillow fight when they crash at 130 miles an hour.
It's the slowest yet most destructive wreck ever.
Yep.
There's a lot of drivers wrapped up in that one that people don't want to see, so it's interesting to see how that one's going to end up.
Yeah, because we've only got about 30 laps left.
Hey, hopefully people have saved their fast repairs.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I almost think that I would have saved it. And I'm going to guess that Dennis just woke up based on the message that I see in the chat. And I know he worked on a paint scheme for this for today. So
we tried to call you.
That's okay, Double D. I ran an Xfinity race earlier and I lost 86. So it's great day to be alive. Not a lot of guys pit there, so I think we'll have to see where the fuel mileage is going to play in on this one.
Yeah. All right, on this restart, you're going to have Rob Collier as your leader, Kevin West at second. You got Hogue, Bolyard, Keteman. Oh, everybody's moving. Pileski, Laskowski, Underwood, and Thompson is your top 10.
Joe Thompson, to be specific.
Joe Thompson, yeah, I guess we're going to be specific with the Thompsons.
Yeah, because we do have Scott, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Michelle, it all is based on if we go 5 laps or more, it's a normal caution. If it's under 5 laps, then it turns into a short caution. We go 1 lap, so. Base car is off.
Here we go. Ooh, a little bit of a check up there on that bottom line in the back. And we're off in the restart zone.
Everybody pretty much getting a decent jump.
Rob got a nice jump there.
Yeah, he did. That he did. Everybody gonna make it out of turns 1 and 2, it looks like.
Jared Bolyard taking the run on the backstretch here, passing Rob Collier going into turn 3. Collier's going to take it back, coming into 4.
I think Rob's gonna nose him at the line, just
Yep,
barely.
These guys are pushing right here.
Yeah, they are. Still 2x2. Looks like the top 10. Then we got a little bit of a break. Back to Joe Thompson. Actually, Joe Thompson in 10th. He's going to try and pull forward more.
Yeah, it looks like they're catching him. Give him another lap or so, and I think he'll be up there.
Probably. 24 laps to go. Rob Collier continues to lead.
Joe Thompson's going to take that 29 car and just slot it right into the bottom line as we're going into the backstretch.
Yep. He's brought, man, it's about a 15 car pack. And then you go a little bit further back, and we've got a whole nother group of guys trying to go forward as well. Man,
wow, that's a nice big 2x2 pack coming across that one.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for somebody to flinch in all of this at this point.
Oh, yeah. What? One sneeze. One sneeze. All right, Rob Collier is your leader down the backstretch, side by side with Jared Boyer, Mark Keteman, Kevin West. Olowski, Mayer, Underwood, Laskowski, and Joe Thompson is still your top 10 2x2 as they go down through into turns 3 and 4.
We just had Roy Grant pull off to the bottom. I don't know if he's out of gas. Did he not pit?
Let me take a look. Said it was Roy?
Yeah, he's headed down pit road right now. Still got a solid group, top 16, and then we've got a smaller pack behind trying to catch. Which with them 2x2, I think Robin was in that.
I wonder if he, like, maybe got really low on fuel?
Maybe.
Because he just kind of let off.
Yeah, and then he went to the bottom. So I don't know.
Under power.
Weird.
All right. Oh, he. Okay.
No. Still 2x2. I'm going to check off of Gabe.
Wow, that cockpit view is way different than I expected.
They're still slowly losing. Gabe's got a little bit of front end damage on that car. I think they're going to want to go around him sooner rather than later, or otherwise they are going to lose this lead pack. Lead pack still 2x2.
I can't follow him. Too much.
No, nobody really moving.
No, I mean, they're keeping this 2x2 pretty well intact as they go down. It looks like the 4 is going to door the 69 car on the back stretch. But other than that, everyone's just kind of minding their own business. Taylor Laskowski with a blink.
James Pileski on board with him right now. You kind of get a view of what's going on, how much these cars walk as they come off the corner and stuff. Go off the nose. You see Mark Keteman, it looks like the rear of that car just wants to go for a walk.
It does. It just wants to walk right on along by itself.
By the way, just because I saw it, look at Trailer Park Dude's paint on the right side of my screen for those watching. He's got a for sale sign on the damn quarter panel. It says $2,500. That shit's funny. I love it.
That's fantastic. Good job, Trailer Park Dude.
Oh, that's funny. Rob Collier continues to lead. It looks like Don Snutch came to the lead of this pack. They're to 3-3. They need to get in a line and go. They don't have time for this. They've got 18 laps to go. If you want to catch, you got to move. Still 2x2 up front. The question is when's anybody going to flinch up here?
That's gonna be the terrifying part. One flinch, one sneeze, one wrong move.
The backpack's falling apart more. I saw that. Man, it is tight up front. It's Bulliard, then Collier, then Collier, Bulliard. They door going into the corner. Rob trying to open that corner up a little bit. You're not kidding, Chelsea. A Taco Bell fart would change this race in an instant. True story. The question is when are people going to start making their move? Because we went green, what, about 26, 27 laps to go?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
I imagine there's some guys trying to save some fuel. I'm not sure where you're gonna make the move, who's gonna go with you, because you're gonna have to force it 3. Ooh, Laskoski getting loose. He gets shoved out of the way. That looked like maybe Rick Seabrands, or maybe it was Michael Muncy.
Communication is happening.
I hear it. Yeah, that second group is really struggling. Still 2x2. My God. I haven't seen anybody really move. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that we've really seen, we saw Taylor Laskoski get moved for just a quick second, but that was over rather quickly. Nobody's going 3 wide yet. You still 13 laps to go. I mean, we could see a caution from the back. That's entirely possible.
I mean, you could still see a caution off the front of these guys. I mean, one wrong move, one blown motor,
100%.
You know, you got the 96 that's kind of pushing the 95 there a little off center. You know, something small.
I want to come back and look at. It looks like they finally kind of shuffled Gabe into the middle of this pack. So they've got a lap car helping him right now. That may help. As we check. I'm going to go off of Don, I do believe. We're 5.4, but we're shrinking now. That's a good sign, even though these guys are 2x2. Back to the front, though. Mark Keeteman's going to shove it 3 wide.
3 wide!
They do a good job of blending upward. Very, very tight. Boys. 3 wide, 2 deep. It's anybody's race. Mark went to the lead on that one.
Oh, man, this
Pileski is shoving. Oh!
They're dooring.
They door for a second. Kevin West catches the wall. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Now we're really going 3 wide.
Oh!
This is going to get really exciting really fast. 10 laps to go. Do we make it to the end, guys? I guess we'll find out.
10 to go. We're 3 wide. You got Wes Hode leaking that top line. Oh, and we got a caution.
The caution's out. Robin's wrecked.
No.
Robin just got wrecked.
No.
Yep. Yep.
Fuck.
We're gonna find out what happened here. I gotta find her. There she is, right there. I need to find the chopper. Quarter speed. She's up behind on Snutch. She goes down. I'm not really sure what happened. It just kind of looks like Don got away from Robin, then he kind of comes back, and then he hits the wall. Schroeder gets in Robin. Man, I don't know. That almost looks like a racing incident to me, but
that's a tough call that a racing incident.
That's a tough call.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so we got 8 laps left to go. Park Keteman leads. I gotta imagine a lot of guys are hitting the clutch pedal.
Oh yeah, a lot of clutch, a lot of fuel save.
Yeah,
especially at this point.
Yep, we had a good run there. Bob Leclerc gonna be back on the lead lap with that. Well, do we wind up using a GWC?
I think so. I think there's going to be one used. Oops.
Well, I guess we'll see. Lights will go out on the pace car when we cross the line this next time. It sounds like they're hashing out something in the race chatter.
Yes, it sounds like.
I'm not really sure what's going on, but getting ready to line things up here. You're going to have Keteman to the inside, Collier to the outside, James Pileski, Wes Hogue, Luke Underwood, Jarrett Bulliard, James Mayer, Kevin West, Joe Thompson, and Michael Muncie, your top 10. Muncie, your biggest mover of the race right now. He's up 18. So...
Man, he's really moving that car.
That he is.
All right.
Alrighty. So we've got 24 cars on the lead lap. A couple guys still looking for, you know, a lucky dog here. We've got TJ Floyd, Adam Kolakowski, hopefully trying to stay in this thing. If they've got enough fuel, if we get a GWC, you know, maybe they stay out, get a wave around, wind up on the lead lap. So we'll see what happens there as the race starts to wind down.
It is winding down. We're getting to that point. And I'll be honest with you, this has gone a little bit faster than I thought it was going to.
It really has. I've actually been pretty surprised. You know, usually we're into it until 10:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll agree. This definitely has gone by pretty quick.
All right, pace car is off. Mark Keteman is going to take him to the restart zone. And we're off. Mark Keteman getting a really nice jump with James Pileski
in tow. Rob Collier going to try to bring it back in with Wes Hogue right behind him, see if he can't climb back to the back bumper of James Pileski. Yeah, Corn, COT is going to be this Sunday's fast car race. So, Collier trying to get a run around Pileski. We come to 5 to go.
And they are almost 4 wide in the back.
I thought I saw that as well, just off the corner of the screen. They're kind of all over the place, quite honestly.
They really are. Mark Keteman and Rob Collier are dooring each other. Front of the pack.
Yep, that they are.
Back of the pack is going to go 3 wide. Try to go 3 wide as they cross the line.
I thought I saw somebody in the wall back. Robin's involved in something. I'm not sure what happened. Dude, there was a lot of net code in that. Holy shit.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, the yellow flag's out. Because there's even more going on after the yellow flag. Oh, somebody pushed the pusher here. Wes goes for a ride. He gets Jarrett Bulliard. I believe that's Bulliard in the 21. Oh, nope, that's Luke Underwood. My bad. The 97 gets sent because of the checkup. Everybody trying to avoid, really. Oh, does he get missed? Wow. Yeah, it just looked like there was a checkup on the high lane. They pushed the pusher, and that's what set this whole thing in motion.
Just a little bit.
I want to come back and look at the Robin crash while we're under caution here, because I'm not sure what the hell happened, but let's back this up just a little bit.
I already looked at it.
It's like the car just drifted for no reason. I don't know if we're on old tires or what. Rick Seabrands gets the wall there, and then there's 2 foot of net code between Robin and Schroeder. And then they just kind of stack up. So all right. Well, it sounds like we've got an interesting number of GWCs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thought that's what I heard. Well, I know how I can find out. Back. Go here. I'm looking to see. Yeah, they have 15 green, white checkers. So it's like a fast car race. You might let Wes know that I did confirm that. So we might be here for a minute. Remember how we said that this is going faster than we anticipated? We could be wrong. We could be dead ass wrong. So we'll see what happens here. Man, Robin must be dead. She's still on pit road. So that's not a good sign unless she did a second stop here, but I don't think that's the case. All right, so you're gonna have you're gonna have Mark Keteman, Rob Collier, your top 2, then James Pileski, Wes Hogue. Yeah, Robin's still sitting on pit road. All right, so last lap off a turn 4, the white line rule will go away here. So that could make things a little interesting. Pace cars off. And we're green. Mark Keteman and Pileski with a solid jump. They're going to need one hell of a run to get the 0-2 back moving. He drops down in front of Kevin West, trailer park dude there. Keteman and Pileski continue to lead. If we make it to the white, it's going to go official, which I do believe right about here it should be official. Oh, Pileski gets moved. Collier into the wall. West is going around. They wrecking a ball of fire. That leaves Mark Keteman pretty exposed here. There's a huge crash down in 1 and 2, but we're going to stay with your leaders. Keteman continues to lead. Pileski right behind him.
Pileski's coming in hot.
Yeah. Does he make the move? Does he try to move one of them?
Here goes the bump.
Clint moves him. Clint's going to go to the bottom. Does Clint make it to second? I don't think he does.
Nope, he didn't.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Mark Keteman comes home with a win on that one.
Mark Keteman, James Pileski, and Clint Econolodge.
We're gonna go look at that Kevin West crash while we're waiting. I want to see what all happens here. We're gonna chopper this. He quarters Pileski, tries to save it, hits the 95, and then, oh God, he gets, wow, there's even more that happened. I gotta go to
more though.
Dude, there's more. There's so much more. He gets the 97. Schroeder gets turned. I mean, it is just absolute chaos down in 1 and 2. That's wild. That is wild. All right, your race results. Mark Keteman going to come home with the win. James Pileski second. Clint Econolodge third. Wes Hope going to be fourth. James Mayer fifth. Joe Thompson sixth. Taylor Laskowski comes home seventh. Jason Foskey eighth. Rick Sanchez ninth. And Gabe Griffin going to come home in 10th. Let's go ahead and we're going to grab our winner. And we'll go ahead and get this up on screen.
I'll grab Mark. Here's Mark.
Mark, you're the first repeat winner this season. Look like you and James had it pretty set up well on the restarts. Walk me through the race.
Yeah, we just tried to bide our time, keep it clean, and yeah, James had a couple of struggles throughout the race, but was obviously able to get back up there towards the end. And I got shuffled out a couple times, but we just never gave up. And that last restart, me and James are teammates, so I got to give a great shout out to James for giving me awesome pushes and keeping me out front. And honestly, a hell of a save by him too. Kevin ducked down there, trying to pass him under the line right before we got to the line, and he held on to it, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, I figured actually when James got quartered, it pulled him off, and I'm like, they're gonna freight train him, and he just hooked right back up to you guys, kept going. So
yeah, I was surprised. I was like, man, that's not what I needed. I was like, y'all are gonna freight train me. I said the same thing. He's like, no, I don't have nothing. So
it definitely wound up working out, but and if I remember correctly, because we were supposed to get the interview from you for the 87s race. You won the 87.
The Miata race. The Miata race.
That's what it was. So, yeah, so first two-time winner of the season. I think that puts you even farther up in the points at this point, or with a
thank
bigger
God,
lead.
because we were on the cut line after I missed last week. I thought the times were 6:15 to 7:15, and it was not.
Well, we had another guy that slept through it, so at least you made it tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, first and foremost, I gotta thank James for being an awesome teammate. I gotta thank my girlfriend for being so supportive. My friends and family that all watched me, race and support what I do here on the sim. And gotta thank all my sponsors: RKM Setup Shop, Justin Brooks Designs, Clive Power Equipment, Friesen Performance, K Cars Race Cars, Topsoil Landscapes. I don't think I'm missing anybody, but if I am, I apologize. So, but overall, really, really great night. So it's really cool to be the first repeat winner. So, we definitely pulled one out of you know what tonight. So,
Oh yeah.
That tends to happen in these cars. All right.
but
Well,
I had a hell of a time. That was a lot of fun.
dude, it looked like it really did. So, congrats on the win tonight.
Awesome job.
Congrats on the Miata win because I didn't get to talk to you then. And we'll let you go and hopefully we can talk to you again next week.
Absolutely, thank you, buddy.
Yep. That was your winner, Mark Keedeman. We're going to get James Pileski in here next. James, second place tonight. We saw you pushing Mark almost every restart there towards the end. And it looked like you guys had it figured out. Obviously coming to the white flag, you get the door there from Kevin, but you're able to hang on. You guys are still able to pull off a 1-2 finish there. Walk me through the night.
Kind of an up and down night, we qualified good. Mark is kind of back in points because he missed last week and he's had kind of a rough year, but he already had a win. But I want to make sure he stays in the top 20. So it's kind of our goal tonight, just to try to get him a win. Yeah, man, with Trailer Park dude come in on the inside of me right there, I can't believe I saved that. Like I didn't lift. I just steered through it and it stuck. And oh man, what a save though. That was wild. I was, a couple of restarts back, I ended up, because we kind of got separated.
Right.
And a couple of restarts back, I'm like, oh, baby, I'm right behind you now. I'm like, these guys are done. Right. And then if Rob would have just stuck to the bottom, like there was nothing we could do. Right. Like we couldn't go anywhere. The outside was there. There was nothing we could do. Like ultimately, we could try to go through the grass on the last lap. I don't think it would have worked, but we could have.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Rob missed the corner. He went high, and I'm like, get that spot. Let's go. And man, yeah, dude, hell of a drive by Mark, man. I'm happy for him.
And I knew something was up because like I was telling Mark, after you get quartered there with Trailer Park trying to catch it, I mean, he tried to save that thing for a mile and then still got you the quarter. It pulled you off of him, and I'm like, they're going to freight trade him. And you just went right back to his bumper. And I said, oh, okay, I know what's going on here.
That's I don't think we're doing team stuff anymore, but regardless, he's a good friend of mine. We went to the Iowa Cup race a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
So yeah, the K Cars logo on our cars is his dad's company. So, I was definitely going to sit there and help him.
Yep. I hear you. Well, anybody you want to thank before we let you go for the night?
As always, I want to thank Wes for putting this all together. You, AJ, and RJ for doing the broadcast. You guys always do a great job. I'm going to go back and watch this here in a little bit, and once I calm down a little, then K Cars, Race Cars, Justin Brooks Designs for all my awesome paint schemes. And man, yeah, that's about it.
Awesome job.
Awesome job
Thanks,
tonight,
buddy.
James. Well, we'll let you go, and hopefully we get to talk to you again next week, bud.
I hope so. Sounds good.
All righty. All right. And then I do believe we've got Wes in the booth with us too.
We do. I'm gonna fill in for Clinton Econolodge. He does not have a microphone currently, so he told me to hop in the booth. So I just want to thank you guys again for such an awesome a stream. Your stream is always on point. You guys did a great job. Shout out to RJ as well, helping us with the eye in the sky stuff. I don't know how that was for you, but that was a lot of fun for us. A crap ton of fun. So that was a blast.
I think I can speak for the viewers. I think this was better than the Miata race. It looked more fun than the Miata race.
A little bit, yeah.
I've got
it sucks.
I've got Diggs, my usual caution notification guy. He drops something in the chat every time, and he always uses shot glasses. And by the end of that one, I think we pickled his liver. So
I totally agree. But no, that was a lot of fun. We didn't get any green flag pit stops, but it's hard to do that already in these cars.
right.
I think everybody out there had fun. Obviously, we can't have a super speedway race without names being called. But hey, I think that's just the nature of the beast.
It happens.
We're just waiting for results to get posted by iRacing. I'll tell you what, I had a hell of a race. I had a lot of strategy playing there. The whole goal there was to help Jarrett finally get a win. Jarrett needs a win in order to get into the playoffs, and that was the goal there. And it all kind of went sideways when Rob left the bottom and Keatman was able to get under him.
Yep.
And that whole plan went out the window. Then that caution there. But these cars would take about a lap to really get going and really being able to start to push.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we didn't have too much drama. We had Trailer Park Dude possibly causing a big incident there, coming to the white. He's catching some flack. Got some guys making friends and some guys making foes. But next week is a mystery race for the viewers. It is a mystery race, meaning the roster has no clue what it's going to be until probably like this weekend, because I don't even know what the hell it's going to be. But we're gonna have a mystery race. It will be a super speedway.
Maybe I'll make the thumbnail just a question mark to keep everybody in the dark until the broadcast goes live.
Yeah,
make it a little more interesting. But
we're gonna test a few things this week.
I like it.
Different stuff. See what we can find, and then have some fun.
Sounds like a plan. All righty. Well, RJ, anything from you before we close it out for the night?
No, I thought it was a fantastic race. I mean, it was something a little bit different, something a little cool to watch. So great job, everybody.
I thought it was some pretty exciting racing to watch myself.
Yeah.
For everybody watching, I'll probably be live either tomorrow night or Thursday night. We'll get a stream in, either some NIS stuff or something. I know Crandon's got their special event this week. I want to get in and do that. And we'll be back, or we'll actually be live for the start of the NASCAR Generations series hosted by ICW Gaming. We'll have that. We got the whole season brought to you by Too Fast and Beam Host. And then obviously we'll have car tomorrow for Fast Car on Sunday. So you're going to want to be there for that. So we'll see you guys again in the next day or two. But until then, enjoy your week, everybody. And we'll see you guys at the next stream.
Good night.